Hey guys, I'm Rob Shoecraft with 3 Storm Fitness. I just got back from vacation, went to the beach, Bald Head Island, North Carolina. Yep, nice relaxing vacation. I was asked before I left by clients and other folks if I was going to work out on vacation at the beach. Of course I'm going to work out on vacation. So I was also asked what kind of stuff can I do on vacation? Well, you have, of course, body weight exercises, basic calisthenics you could do just about anywhere. But I like to beef it up a little bit. So I have a little beach workout kit that I made for myself here. It features a carrying case that also doubles as a sandbag, which I'll get into in a second. It's the ultimate sandbag. One of the premium sandbags you can buy. I think it's worth the money. I use it in my classes and everything, but it's also great for such an application. Just unzips, and it also doubles as a carrying case. So let me just show you what I have in the bag here. I got a foam roller. Got to take care of that soft tissue work. I have a heavy-duty resistance band. Do a lot of work with that, stretching out shoulder capsules, doing some hip work. Again, it's more mobility and self-care type work. You could also do some deadlift variations as well, which maybe I can go over in another video. And then I have my resistance band kit. Sorry, resistance tube. That's a resistance band. These are resistance tubes. Resistance tubes. I got a bag full of varying resistances. Cool thing about resistance tubes is they're super duper lightweight, very versatile. You could use them with a door or some sort of anchoring point. Just fasten this here. You have handles. You could use them freestanding if you're doing something. Simple example would be bicep curls. You strap the handles on. You could stack different resistance levels. So if purple's not heavy enough, then I could stack, green and red on top of that. All sorts of different varieties, endless amounts of exercises you can do with resistance bands. Then I have 2 filler bags. These filler bags hold about 50 pounds, give or take, of sand each. You can fill it up, obviously, as much as you need to. And then those go inside this heavy-duty sandbag, which I'll get to a little more detail in just a second. And then I have a giant cup that I could use to measure sand. I know that this thing will hold, it's about 64 ounces. It'll hold about 6.5 pounds of beach sand. I could also use it to make like sand castles and stuff in between sets. Good active recovery. And then within that, I'm carrying just a couple more things. I got a lacrosse ball, again, for more self-care, soft tissue work, self-myofascial release, all that good stuff. And then some Voodoo floss I can use to wrap around my joints, good compression treatment for, again, I gotta take care of myself. I hurt a lot, sore a lot, so I gotta stay on top of that. All right, so as far as the sandbag goes, this is fantastic. Sandbags get a little bit of what's seen as one of the cons is that you can't, with a barbell or a dumbbell, you can adjust very easily. You can get down to like 2.5 pound increments or like 1 pound, half pound increments if you have those plate mates. You can't necessarily with the sandbag, but there's ways to work around that. You can create I've created little bags full of pre-measured sand, like in 5 pound increments or 10 pound increments, and you just stuff that in the filler bags so you can adjust it on the fly if you need to. For what I was doing, I'm cool with, I think I just filled both of these up with 40 pounds each, so I have a max of 80 pounds for what I was doing at the beach between body weight exercises, the resistance bands, and the exercises I was choosing to use with the sandbag. 80 pounds is plenty. But yeah, this bag itself, 80 is pretty solid. You can go, I think you could probably, I put as much as 100 in there, but it's stuffed at that point. But you have these, the great thing about the Ultimate Sandbag, you have these handles, handles running horizontally, so you can do things like bent over rows to really hit the lats, barbell, or bicep curls, overhead tricep extensions. You get these grips on the side for extra grip, or you can just grab the sandbag itself, doing overhead presses, any of that variety. You have a single arm here. You could do, lawnmower bent over rows. You could do, I was doing some single arm presses for some strength work. And then the neutral grip as well. Yeah, this is a great bag. Again, it doubles as a nice, easy way to get, 80 pounds, 80 to 100 pounds of weight. You just fill it up on the beach, dump it out when you're done. Super easy. That way you don't have to. We had to take the ferry over, so you have to carry a 100-pound bag. Make the poor guys carrying the bags earn their tips. But also it makes a great carrying case. This is about $100, which seems like a heck of a lot of money to pay for a sandbag. I was a little apprehensive at first, but I'm glad I did. It's just super, super durable. Looks kind of cheap probably on the video, but it's really not. It's really well made. A lot of versatility in it. If you don't want to do the sandbag, the ultimate sandbag, or you could either do like an army military duffel. I just ordered a big 54-inch sandbag that I'm going to turn into probably like a 200 to 300 pound sandbag to do some crazy stuff with. You could do that. Military duffel bags are super cheap, anywhere from 15 to 30 bucks. Or if you're real thrifty, you can use like a gravel bag, rubble sack, or like a heavy duty 3 mil, 4 mil contractor's bag for doing yard work. You could fill those up with sand and do a bunch of stuff with them, but you're not going to have the fancy handles. You're not going to have the nice zipper with the heavy duty Velcro. It's just up to you on how much you want to spend. But between the resistance bands, a lot of people neglect their mobility and their soft tissue work, but I do not. And then the sandbag, you have yourself a really nice little vacation workout system. So Rob Shoecraft, 3 Storm Fitness. Please subscribe to the videos, and I appreciate you tuning in. Have a good one.